up, Tribees, and welcome back to the tribe. What's up, Tribees, and welcome back to the tribe. What's going on? So I first want to say thank you to all of my new tribe members who have joined into this big, beautiful, melanated tribe. And if you have not joined into this big, beautiful, beautiful melanated tribe, I'm going to need you to go over here and hit that subscribe button and join into all of this tribalness that we have got going on over here. All right. All right, so today's video is going to be quick tips on how you can retain moisture in your hair, easy ways to get moisture in your hair, especially if you have a really cute style and you're not trying to mess it up. I got you. So if you want to see this video and my tips that I have for you guys, just keep on watching. Okay, so I get a lot of questions on retaining moisture. And retaining moisture, there are a lot of factors that go into it: high porosity, lower porosity, your hair type, your hair texture, all of that. I think the most important thing is trial and error and really grasping an understanding of your hair first. Really getting to know him or her first, whatever you refer your hair as. But getting to know your hair is very important. You have to establish a relationship, okay? You can't just go out and just buy the first thing that you see somebody did a review on, or the first thing you see is number one on this list or number one on that list. You have to really do your research and really see what's working for your hair. If you use a product and you love that product, keep using that product by all means. If you're buying products and you are seeing that maybe it's not working, then turn the product around, look at the ingredient list, and see what's in there, because there's something in there that maybe your hair is not agreeing with. Now, as you guys know, for me, I like to use whole ingredients for my hair. I feel like what I put in my body is important, what I put on my skin is important, and what I put on my scalp is important, because this crown chakra right here is protected by all of this glory, and I want to treat it as best as I can. Okay, that was a mouthful. Okay, so as you guys know, I don't use but massively manufactured products on my hair. That's me. I'll do a separate video on that. I have a lot of videos to do, but I'll do a separate video on that. I make all my oils. I get all of my herbs. I infuse all of my oils. This is one. This oil has been infusing for about 8 months. 8 months. 8 months. So I make sure that I get all of the medicinal properties out of all of my herbs that I use. This is another one, also been infusing for 8 months. Another one that is this, yeah, this one has been infusing for 8 months as well. It's not that much in there. Which one is this? I think this is just like a little sample one that I wanted to do. I have hundreds and hundreds and bottles of oils that I have been infusing for a really long time. A really, really long time. That's my thing. That's what I love to do. I love to see what herbs and things of earth can do for my crown. This is my crown. And yeah, it's just fun to me. So anyways, I use castor oil. A lot of you guys know that. Oil is my go-to. Oil is what keeps my hair moisturized the most. And not even water. I think that I have trained my hair for so long to love aloe oil. To love aloe juice and to love castor oil and olive oil, to where my hair now, when it comes to water, it's just like because the moment that I wash my twist and I get out, my hair is dry. And I think that also has a lot to do with the hard water that comes through the faucet. And that's another thing that we should be very mindful about. The water that's going on our bodies and the water that's going on our hair, because a lot of this water has a lot of chlorine in it. It has a lot of fluoride in it. It has hard water, you know, buildup. It has a lot of stuff in there. So if you wouldn't take faucet water and drink it, then why would you put that on your skin, or why would you put that on your hair? And we don't realize that that can aid in our hair being dry. I'll actually show you guys what I put on my shower head. I'll be right back. Okay, tribe. So, like I was saying, washing your hair in the faucet, under the faucet with, you know, with water, and a lot of people say that water is the best moisturizer. That's not the case for everybody, okay? That's really not the case for everybody. It's not the case for me. My hair will dry out, or it used to really dry out because of the water in the faucet until I discovered this bad boy. Brita sponsored me. Okay, so anyways, you can get this at Home Depot. It's a shower head, okay? It's a filter for your shower head. And let me kind of get like a brief synopsis of what so this improves shower water by reducing free available chlorine. Okay. It also helps to soften the hard water that's coming through your faucet. And I promise you, if you put this on your shower head, you will see a big difference in the moisture of your hair. Just doing simple things like this. And no, this video is not sponsored. I got this from Home Depot with my own money. I think it was like 20 something bucks. Not expensive at all, just for you to see, you know, a quick improvement on retaining a little bit of moisture, you know, on your wash days, or, you know, when you're deep conditioning. When you're deep conditioning and you wash it out, you don't want that hard water to just, I'm going to try not to drop F-bombs, but you don't want that water to mess up what you just did. You know, all the work and all the time that you just sat there with this conditioner and this bag on your head. You don't want that hard water to mess that up. So softening your water, you will see a big difference in the moisture, retention, and even a better wash day. So I would highly suggest that you guys invest in a shower head filter. It's really good. I've been using a shower head filter for the first time I got one. I think it was maybe about 6 years ago. I had put one in my apartment when I lived by myself. So, yeah, so that was the first thing that I did when I actually started doing water only washing. I put a filter on my shower, and it worked great. And I just put a filter on this shower. You guys know I don't really wash my hair like that very often, but when I do wash it, I do, Britta. Alright, enough of that. Okay, so the second tip that I have on just, you know, just putting some moisture into your hair. So let's say you just did a fresh set of twists or box braids, or you have an updo that you maybe want to keep for a couple of days and you don't want to take it down, or you don't want to mess it up by like rubbing a leave-in or spritzing it with water or anything like that. Like you just want to get some moisture in it. I got the solution for you. This is called the misto. Oil on it. So this is called the misto. And I got this from Target. No, this video is not sponsored. These are actual things that I've bought with my money, and actual things that I do to add moisture into my hair. Especially if I just did a fresh set of my twist and I don't want to wring castor oil on it like that because it creates frizz. I'll use this. This is the misto. It's for thinner oils like olive oil. Don't try to put castor oil in this, because I made that mistake the first time and tried to put castor oil in this. Girl, why did I do that? It didn't work. So this is good for lighter oils, oils that are a little bit more fluid, not as thick as castor oil. So you can put any oil blend, any essential oil blend you want into this bottle. You pump it. I'm not going to spray it because I don't want oil to get everywhere. And it comes out as like an aerosol. Like it comes out like freaking hairspray. And you can just moisturize your hair that way without having to get your hands messed up and oily, without having to, you know, take all your hair down. You just need some moisture. Misto. This was $10 at Target. $10 at Target, okay? I would suggest investing in one of these because you can blend your own oils in this and apply it to your hair with no mess. I'm for it. This is what it is. For whatever reason, if you cannot find this, or let's say your Target doesn't carry it, or you don't want to order it, or whatever the case may be, and you just want something a little bit more simple, or you want, like a backup to this, I got you. Olive oil spray. Olive oil spray. Yes, I'm talking about olive oil spray, spray in a pan olive oil spray. So this one I got from Trader Joe's, but you want to make sure that it's organic, extra virgin olive oil. They have different oils that you can find like in an aerosol can. And the thing about this one is that it doesn't have... Okay, so there's some aerosol cans like this. I want to say aerosol, but yeah, there's some aerosol cans like this who has like this certain chemical inside of it. This one doesn't. So if you just buy a pan, girl, why? Don't know. I'm not talking about that. Like, don't go and get like the Pam non-stick spray and think you're gonna moisturize your hair with it. Like, no, you don't want to do that. Like, extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. They have sunflower oil you can even use. I've seen coconut oil in an aerosol can that you can use. It makes it so much easier just to moisturize your hair, even your scalp. Okay, invest. Those 3 things have really helped me just add a little bit of moisture in my hair. When I don't feel like taking some twist down, I don't feel like retwisting out, I don't feel like getting messy, or right before bed and I just don't want to do the whole moisturizing thing, I'll grab one of these, spray my hair, I'm good to go, put my scarf off, and we're good. Hair's moisturized. A lot of you ask me if I spritz my hair with like a water or aloe vera juice every day or like every other day, and the answer is no. And I say that because with my hair, it'll shrink. It shrinks. The water will cause it to tangle. And the next time I go to take my twist down, I have tangles. I don't want them. So I try to refrain from putting a liquid on my hair. But if that is what you decide to do, just, see how your hair reacts to it. But it'll make me get frizzes and stuff. And I'm not about that frizzy life. Like, I'm about the frizz life. Like, that's fine. Like, big frizzy bushy hairs is great. But the frizz I'm talking about, like the ones up here that's not cute. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. I'm not about that life. I like to keep my twist looking as fresh as possible. If that means, retwisting some of these up top, and that's just what I do. But if you do want to spritz your hair with water and you want to moisturize your hair that way, so if you want to put water on it and then maybe apply like a leave-in on top, or if you want to, spritz it with water and then put like an oil on top, then I would suggest spritzing your hair with water, putting on your moisturizer, and then stretching your hair out. Stretch it out. Because if you don't stretch it out, that water is just going to revert your hair back, and that is going to cause some type of tangles somewhere. And we want to prevent that, because preventing tangles and preventing knots equals retaining length. And that's how I've been able to retain my length for so long. And even wearing my hair like this in this bun, because both sides are crossed in the back and brought up top, the style is actually helping with stretching out my hair and the twist as well. So I would suggest stretching your hair out if you are going to put some type of liquid moisture on top of your hair. So on that note, this is something that I did when I was really like heavy in wearing head wraps. My crown, or my other crown, my crown on top of my crown. I would wear, I literally wore a head wrap for 6 months. Every single day. I was not playing. Like, I wasn't playing. I didn't want to do my hair. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't feeling it. my daughter was like 2, 3 months. I'm like, who has time to do hair? Like when you have a newborn, nobody. You shouldn't have time to do your hair. You know, sit and twist your hair for like 9 hours if you have a newborn. At least I didn't. And breastfeeding and all that, I didn't have time for that. So what I would do is I would put my hair in twists like this, and I would take my perm rods. And if you guys seen my last video of how I had perm rods on every single twist, this set, I had perm rod on every single twist. So I would do my hair like that, right? And I would take a scarf, flip my head over, and do a head wrap with the perm rods on my ends. It wasn't that heavy because my twists were pretty big, so I didn't have that many perm rods on the ends of my hair. But oiling my ends and putting the perm rods on the ends of my hair while my hair was in a head wrap retained so much length, because my hair wasn't rubbing together. It was no friction. It was none of that. It was just my ends were tucked away in these perm rods and my hair was up and covered the majority of the time. And if I needed to moisturize my ends, I would take an applicator bottle with oil and just take my twist with the perm rod and then just oil it. Like just squeeze a little bit of oil on my hair in the perm rod. It was easy. Next day, wake up, do the same thing over again. And that's how I retained a lot of length as well. And that's something a lot of people don't know, that under my head wraps, my hair was twisted, but I had perm rods on the ends of my hair. Genius. I know. That was a mouthful. I'm on a roll. I took like 2 sips of this Starbucks and I'm just like crazy right now. I'm telling you. Okay, so those are the main 4 things that I have done to retain a lot of moisture into my hair, especially the ends. You really want to retain a lot of moisture on the ends of your hair. And the perm rods with my head wrap, that really did help me retain a lot of moisture, especially because I was moisturizing the ends and the perm rods like, I don't know, maybe once a week or so. All that moisture would just stay into my hair. And now I don't have an issue with my hair drying. Like I have no issue with my hair being dry at all. I can do this and you can see like the shine, like, and I have it moisturized. I re-moisturized my hair in about a week and a half. Yeah, in about a week and a half. So yeah, so I have no issue with moisture. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and these little tips that I shared with you guys that helped me along the way and just really aided in the health of my hair, because in reality, you know, we don't always have time to sit and, you know, deep condition and hot oil treatment and do all this. We don't have time for all that. So any little quick thing that you can do to put moisture in your hair, I'm telling you, it'll save you guys a lot of trouble down your natural hair journey, because moisture is the #1 thing that you need to retain length and to have healthy hair. Because without that, it's not gonna work, sis. And you can't expect to try to keep moisture in your hair, but then you're manipulating your hair so much to where it's just drying out. You're doing so much to your hair to where it's drying out. You're putting moisturizer on it, but then you're blow drying it. It's like, it's a give or take. Something's not going to take. And the majority of the time, the moisture is just going to leave your hair if you're doing so much to it. If you're wearing protective styles, these things are a good way. The misto and the olive oil spray, they're perfect ways to get moisture into your hair very quickly, without the hassle of, you know, spending hours trying to re-moisturize and wet and do all that. Yeah, I think that's about all I want to do. My next video is going to be about postpartum hair loss that I experienced with my daughter a little bit afterwards. So that's going to be the next video. yeah, so you guys stay tuned for that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and join into this tribalness that we got going on. Okay. I love all of you. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you in the next video.